Just smiles and diaper snipers.
Diaper snipers.
Penn State, man. Yeah, they got that. That's Joe Paterno's boys, the diaper snipers, man.
We're back. We jumped in the middle of something here, but
diaper snipers.
We're here for part 2 of the Week 13 NFL preview.
Oh yeah,
we got our locks of the week, which never fail. Dogs of the week, which
man.
If they win, they're big winners. Always, we've had a lot of them, I think.
Always,
and.
Banger.
And then we got some fantasy football talk and first Redzone touchdown. Yeah. First Redzone touchdown at noon on Sunday. It's an exciting bet that you're not able to bet anywhere except for us three on this podcast.
Yeah. I did hear supposedly on the MGM app, which is only available in I think like 14 to 16 states. They do offer first Redzone touchton at noon now.
Damn,
my
they
brother
stole our
saying,
idea.
Yeah,
do they have it in Malta?
Saying that, we'll have to ask.
It's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, he goes, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that like just in the past week. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's
like new,
the one thing
new on MGM. Yeah, new bets.
Why does the person that like came up that found us they didn't even subscribe? You know what I mean, or whatever?
Right. Yeah. At least subscribe, give a thumbs up.
We have really good advice for betting people.
Yeah, like they probably like subbed, stole our idea and then unsubscribed.
Yeah, it's true. We got a lot of followers, so it's hard to keep track of.
Exactly.
Numbers, man.
All right.
All part of the process.
All right. Locks of the week, guys. Locks of the week. These cannot lose. They will not lose. Jimmy, give it to me. Lock of the week.
Rams minus 13 at home against the Jags. You talked about the Buccaneers kind of gonna just put their foot on the throat to a team that they should beat their ass, and I just think that the Rams, I see them just kind of beating their ass, man.
And you can just take money line as a lock, right?
Yeah, but what's that? If
Rams are, man, I'm not taking them that. I'll do I'll make it fun with the 13, dude.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, Brad, what's your lock this week?
Cardinals. I think they're 7.5 point favorites. I mean, they won 2 or 3 with McCoy, with Kyler and DeAndre Hopkins back. It's unbelievable. We don't even know who's starting. Like, supposedly they want to play Fields again this week. They're like, well, if his ribs are okay, they're going to play him. Who knows? But
that fucking
it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I told everybody at my Thanksgiving he was getting
Cardinals
fired
are a good
during that
team,
game.
I think Cardinals are a good team. They'll keep rolling, coming off the bye.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally agree. Yeah.
As long as Kyler doesn't start and then like go out with an injury and the whole team is like kind of shell shocked.
If he doesn't re-aggravate something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really incredible that they've been able to maintain the record.
Yeah, I mean,
they're the number 1 seed right now, and they haven't had their best players for maybe the best receiver in football.
McCoy's earning his money, huh?
Yeah,
I don't see them holding on to that number 1 seed though. I really don't. I think that's the Packers or the Bucks going down the stretch.
I can agree. I just what they've done without those guys.
Because I think there's a clear tier in the NFC West now that we didn't think there would be at first.
Yeah, you could argue it's almost like the exact reverse of what you could have predicted.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you could swap the 49ers and the Rams.
I mean, and then let's just, if the Niners just completely beat the shit out of the Seahawks this week, nobody's afraid of the Seahawks anymore. And they're almost like
I think you can already say that.
I agree.
The Seahawks aren't good this year, man.
They're not. You don't go in there even really. And I know I picked them, but you don't go into that venue and be like, man, Seattle.
Nobody's scared of Seattle.
Everything's going to go their
anymore.
way. Everything is going to go their way.
A lot has changed.
It all got started with that damn fucking Fail Mary too, dude. The whole mystique about that damn stadium happened that night when the blown call with the replacement refs and everybody went fucking crazy. And it was like, dude, it was a blown call. Then I know they were already a good crowd before that, but you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, Pete Carroll's out there like a cheerleader.
They took a little too much credit.
Yeah. And when Pete Carroll's out there like a cheerleader, knowing that the refs couldn't overturn it because they had already called it a whatever. And I don't know how they called that a catch. This is going back, but pissed me off.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. One dude's calling it incomplete, right? And the other dude's doing a fucking interception. So he's doing one dude's doing touchdown, and the other guy's going, he's doing this like a touchback. You know what I mean, or whatever, like pointing.
Yeah,
like,
I vaguely remember that play. Like I do vaguely remember it, but
when
not.
you bitch about refs nowadays.
Brad was sitting outside
when we
my
bitch
house.
about the refs now. Remember that terrible play.
I was living at Papa Ando's, man, and you were picking me up, and I came out. You were getting off work, and you're like, "What the fuck just happened?" Because he had listened to it.
I'm listening to it.
We went to go smoke weed, drive around, and go back into the house, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah,
and
I remember the house
right.
too.
Yeah, exactly right. So he's up top, and I come up till I go out there. We dip around. He's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "I can't even tell you." We came back in, dude, and we're watching Gruden. Gruden's looking at they clip. They're like,
it was a Monday night game.
Very happy about this.
Yeah,
he's like, a game can't end like that, man. Yeah, I don't. He's like, these guys got to get paid, or whatever it was. But dude, you should. If you haven't YouTube that one, his reaction because it was a Monday night game.
Yeah.
And they're like, I think it was Tim and Will Bond who
was his partner? Tarico.
Yeah, Tarico. Yeah. And he's like, it's a touchdown or wait, what, and Gruden's just not saying anything. And, he's watching the refs for the call. Yeah. And then when he looks at them, each doing a different one. They
probably just have him bleeped out the whole time.
Exactly.
That motherfucker, like, Jerry, that cocksucker. Yeah, I know fucking Jerry. He always blows the fucking call.
Do it for my brother in the Alina.
Because he always knew the name of every ref. Like, hey, Boris.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck was that call on set?
Yeah, like some of these refs blow calls. Yeah. Some of the times, this guy blows them all.
What's he say? He's like, a lot of guys, they come to these games. They've had a lot of these fans had a lot of alcohol
to drink. They got a couple beers in them.
You got to be. Yeah. So when you get up to the line, you say red 7, 82, go. You got to know they're hearing you. You got to know you guys are hearing you. Like mad at. What's he tell Gredkowski? He's like, you get to the line, or he's like, you got to be ready for those audibles.
Before you go to bed, I want you to call 10 to 12 audibles every night.
Saying 15 to 20 audibles each night before you lay down. Your wife's going to go nuts.
Gotta love Johnny Gruden.
Like, all right, babe, night. Red 98. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah.
All right. So, Jimmy, you like the Rams minus 13. Brad, you got the Cardinals minus 7.5 as your lock. Yep. That's the line I got.
Yep.
I got Speaking of John Gruden, I got the Raiders minus 1.5. That's my lock of the week. Yep.
No.
Jimmy, you went against that pick earlier.
Cool. Come to me for the next segment.
I like the Raiders. I already forgot who they're playing. I'm checking.
Go to me for the next segment.
Washington football team. Is that your dog of the week?
You better believe it, man. It's going to be easy money. I don't even want the points, but I'm going to take them.
I'm feeling better about my picks just because I'm on the opposite side of you on so many of them, man.
You should. Yeah, that's the way. That's the spot to be, man. What do I know? What do I know, man?
That's how I'm feeling this week. I'll bet money on it. I'll let you know when I lose it.
Yeah,
and dude, we'll talk about it then.
I think Washington wins, man. I really do. Maybe we'll do a little side bet on that one.
Okay. Yeah, a little personal bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loser packs.
I just to make sure we get a clean loop going. So I'm a little bit ticked off by your dog. I'll tick Brad off by taking the Steelers against the Ravens. The Steelers not only cover the 4.5 point spread.
You're paying it forward.
The Steelers win outright.
You're paying it forward.
I'm doing Brad a favor by throwing it to him.
I can't pick a dog that doesn't contradict a pick that I've done or something you guys have already picked.
That's fucked up. Yeah, I got what you mean.
Yeah. Well, contradict yourself, then it's a 50-50.
No, fuck that. I'm taking I'm riding with last week I hyped up the Texans. Texans are gonna fucking beat the Colts. Or they're at least gonna cover the 10.
Okay.
They're gonna cover the 10.
10 that's a more fair, because they're not gonna beat Indy.
Cover the 10.
But that is a scary divisional game, man. The Texans aren't a bad team. Like
they've kept a lot of games close. Yeah,
they're just annoying. Their defense is better than people give them credit for. Mm-hmm.
Their defense is
double digits in any NFL game is kind of sketchy.
All right,
they're probably drafted by coaches that aren't even around anymore. Some of those guys that like coaches or GM or whatever that aren't even there. And they're just, you got a lot of you got to play for tape at that point. And teams, if you have talent and
don't you remember head coach was the GM? You forgot?
Yeah. Oh, Bill. What was his name?
He
Bill.
was their head coach.
Dude, he's a fucking maniac, though.
He's back with, or he was he was Tom Brady's like quarterback coach, right?
Long time ago. Yeah.
I don't even know if he was. I don't think he was even a quarterback coach.
Bill
he was
Bill O'Brien.
I think he might have been the QB coach or the OC.
I thought he's an O-line coach, but I could be wrong.
I thought he was just like some assistant coach.
He had a lot of time spent with Belichick or with Bell or Tom. I've seen in like shit where he's like, I'm gonna go see Bill.
Yeah, and they didn't always get along either.
Right, that's what I mean, dude. So I think
I hate that, but yeah.
All right, so good dogs of the week. I might start just parlaying all three of our dogs of the week, and maybe 1 week we'll go 3 for 3, and it'll be plus,
like that
like plus 2,800 odds.
Dude,
I really love the Washington
more money than I'm making from the podcast.
You like Washington as a dog.
Blackjack Del Rio is coming back to Vegas looking for revenge. He's Washington's defensive coordinator. He's looking revenge game, baby.
Del Rio.
No Waller. Blackjack Del Rio is going to be blitzing the house on poor Carr.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just have more faith in the Raiders than Washington football team right now.
You also had faith in Brian Edwards for like 12 weeks.
I still got him on a couple fantasy teams.
Well, at this point, he should be killing it, right? What the fuck is he doing?
Everybody, the spots have opened up for him. They've cleared out.
He still gets like one target a game.
And it's like
good at the end of the game.
No, he's actually gotten more targets in other games. It's just like usually he catches like 2 out of 6.
So
and there is the game where he gets a long one for 40, 50 yards.
Yeah, they just don't have without Ruggs, man. They took away that deep threat. So
they tried with Deshaun.
Man, but well, he'll be there for one play and then he'll tear his fucking hands.
Right. And he hit his one last week.
It says that O'Brien, he was the offensive assistant coach in 07, and the wide receivers coach in 08, quarterback coach in 09, quarterback coach in 10, offensive coordinator and quarterback coach in 11.
I knew he was pretty plugged in.
And then he went to Penn State, just like fucking the one.
But he resurrected that program.
Dude, actually, he really did turn around Penn State.
It reminded me though.
They were in shambles after the Paterno.
Most NFL coaches don't.
He went there after that.
He really
went there right after that.
Damn it! That would have been the best time to fucking bring up
sniper diapers.
Sniper diapers, baby. That would have been the fucking one. Who knows how that would have come up like that? But dude.
Fuck you, Sandusky.
Yeah, man. That fucking sniper diaper. Or diaper sniper, whatever the fuck.
Why don't you fuck a nice guy your own age?
All right. A little bit of back on track here. Let's talk fantasy football. Let's try to throw out a couple here. I'll throw out my favorite fantasy player this week.
Yeah, 2.
I got Odell Beckham. I don't even like him, but I got Odell Beckham. If he doesn't break out against the Jaguars, who the fuck is he going to ever break out against?
That's fair.
So let's get it. McVay will have stuff drawn up to get him a couple easy ones this week. Odell Beckham, 2 touchdowns on Sunday.
With that game in mind, what do you think about
touchdowns.
the over at 48 in that?
Over 48? Well, if the Jags score over 10, I like the over.
I don't think the Jags.
What if the Jags only score 3?
Might not be able to get that high.
I'm thinking like 32-6.
Yeah. It could be. But yeah. So
Odell's
my first one, and I got another one. But let's go let's keep it moving here. Yeah. Jimmy, fantasy player. Who you like?
Chalk. JT. Taylor. Jonathan Taylor.
When he's on your roster, you can't help but.
At Houston, I've seen it too much, and the ability to have a big game against Houston, you know what I mean? Now, the workload might not be there if they do get up, but I don't think it's going to be that. I think it could be more of a tight game, just being the divisional game, like we kind of talked about, So I think Jonathan Taylor, and he's done it. So I'll go with him. It's a chalk, Matt. It's a chalk, play.
I look forward to him scoring 5 fantasy points against me this week.
I appreciate it. He might, man.
You cheeky fuck.
Brad, fantasy player. Who's your guy this week?
I'm going Madison.
Alexander
Yeah,
Madison. Oh, I got him.
Because actually earlier in the season, Cook was hurt, missed the game, and it was against the Lions. And Madison, he went for 113 rushing, 40 receiving, and a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of, it just seems like with the way Kirk Cousins has been playing, which for once is actually not too bad, that passing game looks tough. And I feel like they're just going to respect that more than the run with no Cook, and Madison will just feast.
Yeah.
Like 5 yards a carry.
Cheers.
I like.
Yeah, I like that play, Brad. I like Madison in that too, actually.
Just against the Lions.
Yeah.
You know,
he's just like, were they bite kneecaps off at that point? Or
I mean, they tried to, but he's got big kneecaps, and he also puts knee pads on, so they bite the knee pad first.
Shit, stuffing.
But the 2 games he's started,
the number one side on Thanksgiving. Man.
the two games he started, he's had 32 touches, and it's like that's all you can ask for.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things where when Dalvin is the starter, Madison gets his 10 to 15 snaps a game. But when Dalvin's out and Madison is the starter, the backup to him gets virtually no snaps.
Right. It's all Madison, and he gets 3 third down snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that pick.
Yeah.
My other one is Joe Mixon.
Oh, you
against
fucker.
The Jaguar or against the Chargers. I'm sorry. The Chargers aren't physical enough on defense to stop the run, and Mixon has looked like the best I've ever seen him look in the last handful of weeks.
I agree.
You know, he stayed healthy. He hasn't gotten banged up, and I mean, I'll compare it to another.
This was my fantasy pick last week, right? Joe Mixon.
It was, and it fared well, right?
And he went for 29 points. So
have we ever actually tracked who won our pick?
I really do like this pick a lot, though. He's had 2 rushing touchdowns 3 weeks straight.
Yeah, he's killing it right now.
So I like Mixon this week. Jimmy, back to you. Who's your second pick?
I'll go with didn't know we were doing too, so talk some shit just for a second.
You like the Colts?
I'm going Lamar. Going Lamar.
Okay,
I think
Lamar against the Steelers.
That's a good one,
the Steelers gave up 90 rushing yards to Justin Herbert. Lamar is probably going to get 180 then.
Yeah, but those Herbert runs were kind of like really late scramble plays. They weren't, and the Steelers. The Steelers weren't prepared for Herbert to break off like a 45-yarder like they would be for Lamar too.
I agree. This is just the first game that, truthfully, we've had a healthy Lamar, Hollywood, Mark Andrews, and Bateman. Mm-hmm. So it's the first time we've running back shit happens, but I think Lamar has a big comeback game after the 4 picks.
You like Lamar against the Steelers. Okay.
Cooper Kupp against the Jags. I think just a couple plays for him.
Who's going to guard him?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, just a couple of plays. Now, the tough thing about it is with these, it's like the way we're talking is standard league, right? So it's like we're not. You don't get the points for the receiver. So the first one that popped up when I'm looking here is Cooper Kupp. I'll go just to fucking have it run Darrell Henderson though, or Darrell Henderson.
Okay, anybody who plays the Jags.
Well, you had Taylor.
Yeah,
so you kind of covered
Taylor,
your bases with that.
Yeah, but
okay.
Once I said Kupp, it was like, well, shit, and you're gonna get points for rushing yards. It makes it tough.
Okay. Final pick, our favorite. Got to get it this week. First red zone touchdown.
Elijah Mitchell.
You turn on Red Zone at noon on Sunday.
7 hours of commercial-free football start now. Yeah. Oh, that's.
Do you guys ever notice before Hanson even gets on, they're playing some weird jazz. They're playing some weird jazz music.
Yeah. Oh, we watched the
waiting screen, and
then
they kind of escalate it up like it's the soundtrack.
Dude, I know all of it, man. I love it, man. It's like,
of course, every week.
Yeah. So
And then at 1 minute they give you an ad. Oh yeah, dude. I know it all.
And it kind of freaks you out.
yep.
Yeah, you're like, are they fucking up?
You're like, is this? Is Redzone fucking up?
First red zone touchdown, Brad. Elijah Mitchell. Is that your final answer?
No, that's actually a 3:00 game. I was
okay. All right, didn't work. All right.
No, I'm gonna go Jalen Waddle with the Dolphins against the Giants. He had like 137, and he's had 2 touchdowns 2 weeks in a row, or 1 touchdown each week. You get what I'm saying? But Giants just suck. They have no answers.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
And Tua seems to be throwing the confidence, and that's who he's looking for. So, because I did look, and he had like 3 incompletions this past week and 4 the week before. So it's like, I know he's not ever super aggressive, but when he does go downfield, he is super accurate.
Okay.
Did they play a Bammer together?
They did.
Yeah, they did. Yes.
I probably asked that question on here before, but
No, it's all right.
He played with every good receiver, like,
they all
except for Ruggs, I guess.
Katrina was down here and she asked who or where did he go to college about Diggs and
Bammer.
Right. Okay, that's what I said.
Trayvon.
Diggs. I'm like, because they were doing a thing with him and
you told her how she ended up as a corner.
Yeah, I was like, well, no, yeah, I did. I gave her the whole rundown because I know I'm briefed on all that knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, she couldn't believe it how he became a quarter. Actually, it was shocking. But yeah, it's funny how you look at these players now. They got to do a documentary in 20 years on Nick Saban's tenure at Alabama, man, because some of the talent he's churned out from there.
He might not be retired yet. He might just stay till he
you know
dies.
What I'm saying, though, dude. It's really amazing.
I agree.
Dude. It's really incredible. He has built a factory of.
There's a Bama D lineman on like almost every team out in the league,
or a practice squad on probably every team at least, man. Yeah, but
he hoards talent. He's a hoarder.
He is, man. Yeah,
he's a healthy.
He's a fucking. Well, I'm
a talent hoarder.
So first red zone touchdown, Jimmy. Give me a winner.
Let's DeAndre Hopkins, baby.
D-Hop, he's back. And he gets an early score.
I like it.
A banger. And they just say, yo, we're back. And he can run to his fans and go, I'm back. And he won't take his helmet off.
I don't think he will.
Douchebag. No, I
don't think he'll even.
Because he's not a fucking
douchebag. With his black awesome Jordan gloves.
Exactly. And be like, whatever, man. Yeah. Give it to his mom, dude. You know what I mean? Like Cam's out there. I'm back. You guys saw the meme, right? It was like, I'm back. And then it was like dot on the bench. And
what do you think McCaffrey called? Why do you think McCaffrey checked himself out for the year?
It's easy to attack Cam after how this has went.
We knew what was going to happen. But Mo, I mean, he's a good leader.
Yeah, he is.
He's a locker room guy.
Yeah.
King of body language.
Oh man.
So
who you got first?
First red zone touchdown.
Wardison. Who do you
got a strategy here. I got Mike Evans.
Strategy. You've taken him the last 3 weeks. I swear to God.
If the Bucks have a noon game, I'm taking Mike Evans and it's gonna win. It's gonna fucking win, dude. I'm gonna stick to the strategy.
Fucking lame.
And Mike Evans is gonna get in the end zone first on Sunday. All right.
I bet Mixon's the first in. After all our stupid bets.
Yeah.
That's a good pick. That's actually a good one.
It's going to be a defensive touchdown, man.
I'll give an asterisk Mixon to Brad.
Who do you like? What defense do you think? Dolphins maybe on Danny Dimes or Glennon?
I actually was going to. That is one of the things that I have here. I'm looking at the games to my left.
Defensive
what about the Vikes against
do the Raiders? Do the Raiders play at noon?
No, they're 3 o'clock.
They're 3
They're
o'clock.
3:05. Yep.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up now. All right, yeah. The Dolphins were the one I had, so I would go with that. Yeah, put that.
Well, and I said that earlier.
Dolphins defense is good.
The Dolphins defense has had a touchdown in 2 of.
Well, and dude, that could be a special team. That could be a return. That could be anything too, man.
It could, but returns are so rare now.
No, they are, but whatever.
I'll take the Bengals defense.
Man, Dak, you fucking douchebag.
I'll take the Bengals
I don't mind
defense.
Yeah, I do think people sleep on that secondary.
Yeah, maybe Herbert makes an early mistake or
aren't you kind aren't you kind of contradicting yourself? Weren't you saying Herbert's
It's
the
another
man?
one we're all gonna miss.
Well,
It's
as good as Herbert is, like he has made mistakes this year, a lot more frequently than he did last year. So
yeah, that's sophomore.
There's just a lot of good plays and a lot of bad plays.
He's been more aggressive though too. Yeah. If you look at yards per attempt and whatnot. But
he's got
still love the guy, man. I love Burrow and I love Herbert. I'm super stoked to see that game on Sunday.
Yeah, it is going to be a really good one.
That'll be a clear pecking order game, I think.
I'm telling you, Jimmy, those are the two guys for the next 10 years. It's Burrow and Herbie.
So what happened to your other boy?
What about Mahomes?
I mean, Mahomes is almost like just a crafty veteran at this point, dude. I mean,
they're the same fucking age.
He's the best of all time. I mean, we've already seen it and he's proven it. So why do I don't need to compare him to these other youngsters.
Like he's a 35-year-old man.
I really don't need to keep him in the same young QB's class because he's just an all-time great already. You know what I'm saying?
Diaper sniper, man.
No, I need some of the water from Kansas City.
With that haircut, you just can't trust him.
That team, yeah, dude. I still, no. Baker's better than that faggot, man.
That's a ridiculous statement. That Baker is anywhere even on the same. He doesn't even belong in the same league.
Fair enough, but he is. And you know what? He barely lost to him in old Sunshine's fucking sunshine in La La Land.
He lost to him twice.
Listen, the league ain't about numbers, man.
Well,
I don't know, man.
I mean, don't use Baker as an argument against Mahomes. You got to do a little bit better.
Oh, I'm not bringing up. I was talking about Herbert, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we just got.
He proves it in the playoffs. Yeah. I mean, Herbert has a playoff game, right?
Herbert. Yeah, he did against the Steelers last year.
Exactly. Yep. So I mean, until Herbert does that. I mean, this year he started off great, but now, like he said, he's starting to hit that. He's going down a little bit. So
Chargers don't know how to run the ball. It's hard.
They don't have a running
really
game.
Good
team exactly.
When you can't run the ball,
you can't run the ball.
Yeah.
Playoffs would beat the fucking piss out of them.
I think that's really why the Bucs made the effort they did this past week to kind of
get Fournette going,
playoff into
playoff winning.
Well, but even Rojo got more carries than you. It was just a more aggressive.
They stuck with the run longer than they have been in those
less on
games.
Tom for maybe the first time ever this year.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I'm all for getting the ball out of the old man's hand and just letting the team work. You know, because that's what Tom Brady does rely on the parts around him. As good as he is,
Ryan Jensen get those 15-man personal fouls.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth it, man.
What'd you think about old AB?
I don't really care. Really don't care. I never liked him. I don't like Antonio Brown, man.
It's a typical move
by
him, right?
Yeah.
Just has to be the guy that
really don't
wants
care.
to be.
We don't need him.
Right.
We really don't.
And he doesn't
Scotty Miller and Tyler Johnson will hold it down.
Yep, they will. They will.
I was wondering what you thought. I'm glad we had some time here.
That's a big loss.
I forgot to ask you about.
Well, I guess he is back though.
He'll be back for the playoffs.
Yeah, he'll be back when it counts.
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering what you thought about that one because
honestly, I just didn't. I didn't have any worries or wasn't pissed off. I was just like, oh yeah, that's
typical Antonio Brown move.
That's him.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it's been so long since I've
since he's done something like that. Yeah,
it's exactly why you don't put an AB and an Odell.
Who
together.
Do you go to? Who do you go to be like, hey man, let me get a. Hey, with that smile, with the bright teeth, just let me get, let me get a fake COVID test.
If you've heard enough of him, whether it be from Hard Knocks or wherever else, it doesn't surprise you.
Not at all, dude. Not at all. He's a dumbass, but he's a great football player.
That's all the card is. It's pretty easy to fake.
Yeah, I got the same one.
It's all handwritten shit.
Yeah, you need a copy machine.
It's literally
and some whiteout.
It's card stock and some.
Yeah, I got ABs.
Yeah, I got that too. But no, it's really you can see why it's easy to copy.
No, I'm just saying, what kind of idiot if you win the Super Bowl? Wouldn't you want to be well taken care of? Yeah. You don't think that the doctors are going to be like, is this true or not? We have to care about this
If Tom
guy.
is vaccinated, why are you not?
Yeah, man. Like you're in a union, dude. They care. They're doing it because they care about you, not or maybe that.
Yeah. Speaking of union, just be happy you're not in the baseball union.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
that's a nightmare, dude. And
bye baseball.
We'll have to do a topic on that next week or something with.
Yeah, we might as well wait about 2.5 months. Nothing will change.
Yeah, so we're
gone, dude.
We're about out of time here, but yeah, we'll talk about that with baseball when the time comes. But even
we have plenty of time.
More in the near future here. We want to do a Christmas movie draft.
So
if anybody has any ideas for their favorite Christmas movies, drop them in the comments or let us know when you talk to us.
Yeah, like an obscure one we might forget. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
We all know the vacations.
And
I got my top 3 pretty well figured out already.
Everyone does, man. Everyone knows them because it's
the depth picks are what we're looking for.
Yeah. Outsider ones, leave them in the comments because it'd be cool to watch some shit that we haven't
I'll
watched.
check them out.
Yeah,
I can't even lie. I fucking hate watching shit I haven't seen before.
I'll let you know.
I was gonna go. I love watching. Let me
always welcome to new movies.
Yeah. No,
I'll watch them and then I'll let you know if they suck.
Yeah. But it'd be a cool because they're doing. If you need anywhere to watch them too on free TV, I think it is like whatever. Freeform is a channel, or ABC Family is what it used to be called, and they're doing the 25 Days of Christmas. Man, they do one each night, and then at like 4:00 of the night after the one they did. So last night they did Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, and then tonight they did The Grinch, and then tonight.
Dude, I miss cable television for those types of things, dude.
Exactly.
You'll get stuck with like
ABC Family has like all the
25 Days of Christmas. Dude. It's amazing.
Yeah, I remember it, dude. It was pretty nice,
dude. It's awesome. They like give you a little promo, and some nights it'll be like Santa Claus or like whatever, or like Frosty the Snowman or whatever. So and you're like,
the old animated classics.
Like,
but even those are like an hour.
Rudolph,
but they're not.
But long. We're under a minute now. But I want to do that.
All right.
Yeah, it sounds like we got a lot to sort.
We know where we're going.
That'll be a fun one.
Like, subscribe, blah blah
blah.
All right.
Banger.
Cheers, y'all. Peace.
Cheers.